Oh, we're doing it again. We're doing HYJAL.
He's outside.
Maybe some Black Temple if we go fast enough.
He's actually inside right now. AFK.
Oh yeah.
I'd prefer not to do any pulls until everyone's here.
Who do you want Soulstones on?
Did indeed stand up. Soulstones, let's see.
What's on the speed rating?
We'll probably just hold on to the rest of them for now.
Hey, there he is.
Okay.
Sweet. Okay, buff check.
Sorry about that, guys.
Mark Fort, 3 pally buffs, sacrifice, fell armor.
Consumes up.
Okay. Okay, we are ready. We got the PvP trinket ready to go after wave 8. We got everything else ready to rock. Okay. Oh,
Healing assignments are the same they were before, except yes.
Okay, I think we're all good. I'm going to go talk to Jaina.
Micro can do voice speed. They'd catch him online.
he's not in raid though.
No.
Okay.
Oh, you know what? I'm a ding dong. Let's get Hunter Pets buffed up.
You're the only one that didn't have it out.
Yeah, I'm a ding dong.
I learned from the army that if you grab them off Dragon here, they won't attack. But if you drag them off here, it'll be okay.
Oh, you know, just a little 9,000 DPS to hold you over. I missed a mage table. I missed a mage table. Let's get that other sheet up here. HYJAL guide.
I'll be keeping a frost room down in the little spot there. Okay, our first 2 necros are next wave. This melee just locking down is coming.
the one that stood out far, I feral charged.
Okay, just 6 A bombs here, so we will need some blizzard action. I'll also have a trap down.
Do the Avons live long enough for it to be worth Cursor Valley?
I don't think so, yeah.
Okay.
I actually can't see threat, so... I mean, I guess I've got threat plates up, so that's fine. I'm not even close to pulling threat.
I'll do the blizzards. You want to just spam?
Okay, 4 necro, 4 A bomb.
You want blizzard on the 4A bombs or just the big ones?
We should be fine here.
Hot wings are getting rid.
Alright, after these die, just head back towards Janus, spread out, get your mana. Gonna have about 20-30 seconds before the boss comes out. Just don't stand in red.
Who's taking this one?
Hot wings. I got first misdirect. Ice bolt on me. Heal. Battle res.
I got you.
Rebuff me, please.
When do you want Bloodlust?
Let's do it now.
Do we want to pick T-Mart up?
Nice, I didn't even have to move. It's
Yeah.
right on the edge.
Tannic, if you can get the B-Res, please.
Heal appendix.
It's on Hot Wings.
Nice.
I forgot to import the
Chronicle,
Just off the
man.
Give me a sec.
Okay, everyone, loot your quest item. Let's raise the dead.
Maybe I should have reserved that. Oh, man. That was the other option I was going to go for. I decided to reserve Tempest of Chaos. Instead,
Where'd
I
you get that? Oh, that's the
probably
quest
should have
for
done that.
BT, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah, I don't have that yet.
Was there a reserve link or something? I'm just an idiot and missed it.
Yeah, it's embedded in the sign up.
Yeah, that's on me then.
Okay, Chronicle reserved by me. Who is speaking? Gallows?
Yeah, that was Gallows.
Just DM Urkham and Reserve.
You guys sure? It's kind of a dick move to do it after a boss is down.
It wasn't fair, dude, but I didn't remind again. It's all good.
Give you guys a moment to sort it out. Let's get 30-minute buffs out, please. Blessings.
Yeah, that first ice bolt like hit Swole last night, and then it hit also Swole again. So it's like not everybody's on his threat table yet. So it's probably gonna be either the main tank or the hunter for that first one.
Yep, that's correct.
Possibly a healer if something ticks on that.
Okay, before we start this next set of trash, positioning, I'm going to want, let's see. So, an Etheron's going to be tanked right here where I'm standing. I'm going to mark myself star. This is where an Etheron will be. Hot Wings will be here tanking an Etheron. Melee, you just spread out behind him. Group 3, you're going to be standing back here in front of this ballista. Group 2 is going to be up here on this hill. And group 4, you're going to be up here near this building. Healers, I just need you to spread around evenly. Besides Ham, you're going to be standing with your group giving totems. Healers, I need you standing evenly around the boss in a circle. That way, only 1 or 2 healers is getting hit by Carrion Swarm at a time. Scoops, when the Infernal spawns, just hit it with Exo and bring it between like this ballista here and the tank spot, and then all the range is going to jump on it and kill it. If you get targeted by the Inferno, which is the Infernal spawning, just get away from everyone because once it lands, it's going to stun everyone around you.
Where am I running to? I'm running to the next boss. I'm too hyped. Too hyped to move up and go to the next spot. I just want to kill them all. I forgot that there is a second boss down here. Oh, music stopped. What is the HYJAL music?
I don't think the infernal person goes really anywhere. It's just when it spawns.
You move away from people so it doesn't stun them.
Yeah, sorry. We're just we're working on a soft reserve issue right now. So when he's casting Inferno, it's like a 1.5 2 second cast time. You'll be targeted. You'll get a warning. Like say if it's cast on someone in the melee stack, just run out of the melee stack real quick and let it spawn away from people. Not only because it's going to stun everyone, but also it's going to start hitting everyone with Immolation Aura, which is like 3k fire damage every few seconds. Let me know when it's all good, Grief.
Oh yeah, we're good, dude.
Okay, starting up.
Not much for music, huh? Oh, right. Let's put that on. I wish I had just a little bit more int. If I could get just like a little bit more intellect. Okay, what does the sheet say? So now we did rage.
This is 4 A-bomb.
So we're on 8 ghouls, 4 A-bombs.
Okay, 4 Necros in this one.
So in the 2 times that I've done Rage, Winter, Chill, I haven't needed to use my PvP trinket at all.
Okay, 4 Necros, 2 Banshees, 6 Crypt Fiend. Hot Wings, if you can grab the Banshees. Melee, just grab the Necros.
Alright.
Get out of LOS, get out of LOS. Get those spiders back.
So there's a thing about having like a seed set if you use the set of Oblivion, the Dungeon Blue set, you can get a lot more damage out of your Seed of Corruption because it increases
necro,
damage
4
by Seed of
banshee.
Corruption by 180. That's a lot because Seed of Corruption only gets a 30% coefficient on your spell power. So if you have 1,000 spell power, you're really only getting 300 of it. You're only getting 300 bonus damage on your Seed of Corruption, which is why Haste is the much better stat because that gives you a 1-to-1. The faster you cast, the more damage you do. Now, the other big benefit to Haste over spell power for this is that if we have this many mobs, it's possible that we're going to hit AoE cap. Like you see that those crits were only 1748, but you'll see when they start dying, they shoot up over 2,000. That's because there is a max amount of damage that you can do with a single AoE spell. Like that's just a thing. So in order to get around that, you just cast faster. More casts equals more spells equals more times you're hitting that cap.
Fuck those guys.
Right? So if you're already hitting the cap and then you add an additional 180 damage on top of every one of those, it doesn't actually do you any good. You're just still going to be hitting the AoE cap. So you'd be much better suited with additional spell hit and additional haste. Haste being the big one.
As it should be.
Because more casts means more damage.
Forecasters.
Got the front A bomb.
Like that proc basically makes me cast 30% faster. That's 30% more damage when that procs until I run out of mana.
I need to redo my food buff.
So that's the other side of it, is that you have a fixed amount of mana and a fixed amount of globals that you can cast with that amount of mana, right? So taking a global to life tap gives you 2 additional seeds worth of mana, but it still takes a global. So your DPS goes down because you're spending time not casting, you're spending time tapping. So you don't want to do that if you can help it. You want to cast as many as you can, as fast as you can until you're empty, and hopefully by the time you're empty, so are they.
Stunned.
So far on most of these waves, I've had to life tap one time, which is not ideal. If I could get just a little bit more int, like maybe not using a belt of blasting, and instead using something that has a little bit more intellect on it, I might be able to make that work. Oh, am I going to get the food buff off in time? Yes, maybe. Okay, there's my proc. So now it's time to light him up. I mean, by light him up, I mean I'm going to do exactly the same stuff that I'm already doing. But if I were playing really, really well, I would hit my trinkets at the same time.
Alright, everyone get in your position. I got first MD.
Where's group 4? I wasn't listening.
Group 4 is over at Diamond.
Thank you.
Erkemerned. GM's not listening.
Bloodlust.
So right there, you want to time your trinkets and your cooldowns. So like I've got the Orc Racial, so you want to time that with the Bloodlust. And then I'm going to spend all of this time casting Shadow Bolt and not life tapping and not moving. I'm going to just stand here and chain cast until I am out of mana. That's how I'm going to get
Hunt.
the most DPS possible. Theoretically, you want to have Immolate up as well. I should put that up. So you should have Immolate up as well, so that that's ticking the entire time. Once we start getting our 4-piece tier 6, you're going to stop using Immolate and actually just spam Shadow Bolt. I got slept? Fuck you. We're killing Infernals now. Okay, there's my trinket proc, so let's get as many casts in as possible, do as little as possible else. Make sure that you get all those casts off during the time that you got that up.
Probably get one more. Yep, there it is. It's on appendix. Okay, ignore the Infernal. Just kill the boss.
I mean, this is like just super not difficult. Hopefully we're going to kill this boss before that happens. Oh shit, am my buffs going to run out? They are. Well, that's not great.
Yep.
That's not great timing for me.
Let's finish the boss.
We get Hate Fury, Unbreakable Will. What is that compared to what I'm using?
No reserves.
I don't actually care about that. That's not great. That's also not great. Go stand by Jaina. Get my spirit buff.
Okay, everyone go ahead and clear out. And I will start this little event here. If you're near here when I start this up, you're going to get attacked and killed.
But it's awesome. Come on.
I'll be grabbing the mining nodes as they spawn. Okay, starting it up.
We have one valuable time. Now we must pull back.
Just give it 3 lockouts. You won't miss it anymore.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. The nostalgia's hitting, right?
Ancient Gem Vein.
Okay.
Oh man, it really hurts that I don't have a fast mount. This is crazy. Also, look at all that. Big yikes. Shattered gem fragments. Holy shit, those are worth a lot of money. Fuck me. Of course, those are worth, 750 gold each right now.
Okay, I hope you all bought or brought demonic runes or dark runes.
I did. I also have life tap and mana potions.
Do we have a repair bot?
shield's taking a beating.
Anyone have one?
I did not bring one.
Not on me. I think Draft said he has one. And he put it down over here.
Thanks.
I mean, they're 10 each, but, you know, whatever.
Dark Runes share a CD with mana gems.
We'll do loot for these two bosses we just did. So it's going to be
Is Hate Fury Mantle
roll
any
99
good?
for off spec, roll 100 main spec. You can off spec like a DPS item if you're DPS, or you know, just roll properly.
No +1 on this stuff, right? Or is there a +1?
Yeah, +1. So if you
Okay.
get an item, you'll be back in the queue. SR does not count, obviously.
Yeah, I don't really want that. That's not excellent. That's fine. It's not bad. But it's not, like, good. What would I much rather get? That I would roll. I'm sure somebody soft reserved that. There's no way they didn't. Yeah, Houlihan reserved the pants, and that makes perfect sense to me. Does look pretty cool. Not gonna lie.
Just want to look cool.
It's a pretty dope graphic.
All right, that's it.
Okay, so this next boss is Khazragal. Really not a whole lot to it. The main mechanic is Mark Khazragal goes out every 45 seconds, and every 40 seconds, and 35, etc. It keeps going down 5 seconds for every application. Once it goes out, you will have a 600 point per second mana burn, I believe, for 5 seconds, so 3,000 total over 5 seconds. And if at any point during the encounter you go out of mana, you blow up for 10,000 shadow damage and kill everyone around you, or damn near kill everyone around you.
So run and stand next to Swole.
Name of the game: do not run out of mana. That means you have to be conservative. You have to pop dark runes, mana pots early, anything.
Rero, how does the mana drain work while you're shapeshifted?
Doesn't.
Perfect.
Okay, let's see. The way we're going to do this is we're going to have Hot Wings and Scoops. You're going to be soaking the cleave. So you'll be standing on top of each other to share the malevolent cleave damage. So what'll happen is he'll start coming down this road. Me and Kay will misdirect to Hot Wings. And then he will drag it all the way to Thrall to get Thrall involved. Make sure the NPCs are attacking from the back so you're not getting parry hasted. Everyone else, just stay out of the war stop range. That's pretty much it. Just don't blow each other up. For the trash, we're going to be dealing with a couple new mobs, the gargoyles and the frostworms. So wave 2 and wave 4, we're going to be dealing with gargoyles. Wave 2 is going to spawn 10 gargoyles back here. Let me mark myself real quick. I'm at Star. Over to Star real quick. You'll see that this is going to be where the gargoyles spawn. All these NPCs are going to be attacking him and getting aggro on them. So what we have to do is we have to get aggro on each gargoyle. And once you do, you drag it all the way back here to this tall tent where a circle is and LOS it to here so we can gather them all up. And then once we get them all grouped up, we cleave and AoE them. The frostworms, they come down from the sky. Kind of a pain in the ass to get on the ground so melee can attack. So what we'll do is Grief, you want to tank the frostworm.
Okay.
Everyone else, just stay away from Grief as he's tanking it, as there's going to be splash damage. That is pretty much it. This will be the new LOS spot right here. So we'll be LOSing these waves at this point here. So make sure we're letting everything get here before you start attacking. Okay, ready, check. Okay, starting it up. So, first wave is 4 ghouls, 2 necromancers, 4 A-bombs, 2 banshees. Okay, 10 Gargs. So I need a healer here with Scoops. Scoops is going to pick up the four ghouls coming in from the front. He's going to drag them back to the tent back there. Everyone else head back. Let's grab the gargoyles and LOS them.
There they are. There they come.
got 3 Gargs left.
Chest guard of relentless storms.
Range,
Yeah,
go ahead and
oh.
nuke these down.
Got a couple of them by spamming command and shout.
Alright, go ahead and get mana, head back to the front gate. This is a pretty easy wave.
Are these still
So
going
next
to
wave
for
is
1748?
6 Crypt Fiend, 2 Necros,
1613. Okay, my damage actually went down.
These
My average
gargoyles
damage
spawn
went
kind of
down
on top of us,
with the
though.
trinkets popped.
So this hut next to us here is where we're going to be going to LOS them, where Star is running right now. Oh wait, are these the Gargs that spawn in the back?
Yeah, they're over there. Over in the
They
back.
can spawn in either spot.
Alright, we're just gonna have to go back and finish them off then. Yeah, they're over back in the first spot.
God, I really got to get that Warlock quest done. Get a fast mount.
This next one is the tougher wave, right?
The next one is 6 A-bombs, 4 Necro. So we will be doing some kiting here. Okay, everyone back to the front. So melee, get on the Necros. Let's get that Imp Blizzard down. You might want to use a Fabs here, Scoops.
That's the one.
Okay, this is 1 Frostworm, 8 Gargoyles. I believe these are the ones that spawn right on top of this. And we'll be coming over here to this little tent. Yep, they're coming down right now.
Yep.
Let's go on, head on over here. Let's pull them in. Frostworm's coming down now in the same spot.
Good, we can hit him now.
Got 1 gargoyle left as well.
That K's got aggro.
They're also really trying to jump off the bunker.
Thrall, get him!
Poor Thrall.
Thrall's gonna get banned.
Okay, 6 ghouls, 4 A-bomb, 1 Frostworm.
Oh, Thrall's wolves are still up front.
Let's peel a couple of these A-bombs.
That's kind of
off
neat.
Scoops and you shouldn't have to kite.
That's kind of cool.
Bringing the frost one down.
He's on me. Try to back it up. Alright, so this last wave is 6 ghouls, 4 A-bombs, 2 Necros, 2 Banshees, 2 Crypt Fiend.
Okay, no
And after
gargoyles.
this, everyone besides a couple healers just head back and clear a path so we can pull Casual Gold to Thrall.
Done. Done again.
Okay, remember, don't blow each other up. Just don't go out of mana. Do your best to not even get close to going out of mana. If you get low, just get away from everybody. Everyone go ahead and start heading over.
Decurse on Harming.
Hot wings and scoops, just walk with each other backwards towards Thrall. Okay, here we go. Okay, it's Bloodlust. First mark.
Okay, plant your feet
Start
during
getting mana drain
Bloodlust,
now.
pop all your cooldowns. Just don't go 1.4 second Shadow Bolts are pretty nice.
Mages, be careful. You're looking a little low.
Mages can block 2 of them.
Easy peasy.
Easy.
Easy peasy. Release the sash. Healing haste bell. Blue suede
Blue suede
shoes.
Okay.
Terrible.
The best drops.
Yeah, that belt seems pretty good too.
Yeah.
The belt's holy priest at least.
We don't have a holy priest in this group, do we?
It's just exciting seeing haste.
I think there's a leather one. It's basically the same belt in B2.
Do you want to do loot right now, Grief?
Oh yeah.
Then we'll go over Asgalore.
Yeah, I do not need blue suede shoes at all. Relentless Storms. I mean, that's pretty big for an Ellie Shaman. I don't know that it beats out tier 5, but
Congrats, him.
little blue feet. Little blue feet. I don't need that. I got boots of blasting.
Did you trade those to Thunk? Torchio?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Ooh, coming in hot with the 98.
That's all of it, right?
There's 2 patterns. So leather workers. These make BOEs, so oh, and this won't count towards your +1, so don't worry about it. Yeah, blacksmiths. We're good.
Okay, as galore. Main mechanic here is the Doom he will cast on somebody every 45 seconds. Once you have this debuff cast on you, you will die 20 seconds later. There's nothing that anyone can do to save you, and you will spawn a Doom guard wherever you died. So what we're going to be doing to deal with this is we're going to have Scoops back here, waiting to pick up Doom guards. So if you get the Doom debuff, you start immediately running over to where Star is, Star and Circle. You die, you drop your Doom guard, Scoops picks it up, and you tank some right here. Hot Wings, you're going to be tanking Asgalore. We're going to be dragging him back to Thrall, getting him involved in the fight.
Okay.
Big Rain of Fire, that's the other mechanic that Asgalore does. It's pretty huge, it leaves a dot on you as well. So you're still going to be taking damage even when you step out of it. Range DPS and healers, if you stand 30 yards away or further from Asgalore, you can outrange the Rain of Fire whenever we cast it on you. Obviously that's easier for DPS and for healers because they have to stand in range to heal the tank and everything. Flower, you got Healing Simon's kind of set up for this.
Yeah, I've been putting them out right before the last boss, or right before, right at the last wave.
Okay, so the way it'll go is me and Kay will misdirect Asgalore, try to get him on the Hot Wings. If these NPCs here grab aggro Hot Wings, you're just gonna have to run up and get threat. Healers, you're going to have to keep in mind that Hot Wings may have to do that. You'll have to be in range of him to heal, because he does hit very, very hard.
DI does not work for the Doom.
Okay.
Confirmed.
Hot Wings tried it yesterday.
Yeah, what Flower said, there is a 4 or 5 second long AoE or raid wide silence, so you're going to need to keep HOTS rolling on the tanks, both tanks. Do keep in mind that these Doom Guards, they will start piling up on Scoops, and he will start taking some pretty hefty damage. And they also stun him for a couple seconds at a time, so he's going to not be able to avoid any attacks during that. So he will need some fairly decent amount of heals.
Okay. Warlock's between the boss and the die spot. I
Anyway,
call it the
that
die
is
spot
the
because it's not the
fight.
kill spot,
Let's
it's the die
come up
spot.
here to the front
It's where you
gate.
go to die.
Get ready to do trash.
Easy game. That's what I'm talking about. Big time easy game. This is fantastic though, because now I'm getting all 3 of my characters attuned to Black Temple, which means that I can start doing Black Temple GDKPs or alt runs or whatever, and I can make like just a shitload of money that way. One of the guys that we picked up in Vintage, he runs GDKPs, and the last one I ran with him, I made 2,500 gold.
Alright, so this first wave is going to be 6 Shadowy Necromancers.
3
6
hours of work.
bombs.
Just insane.
This is also another good pack to use a fraction pot.
You know what I haven't been doing? I haven't been using haste potions. Oh, I need a mana oil too.
If anyone has an arcane bomb, this is a good time to use them as well on these necros. Oh shit. Battle res, battle res.
I'm gonna AoE taunt now.
Rebuff Scoops.
Stunned. I'm dead.
Fuck.
Alright, let's get those blizzards out and start kiting.
I think War Stomp works on these things if you want to stun the whole pack.
Hold up silence also works for the shadow bolts.
Okay, let's quickly get reses out. This next wave is 8 gargoyles, 1 frostworm, 5 ghouls. So, Scoops, you're gonna grab the ghouls. We're gonna LOS our gargoyles back to this hut near us, just like we did last time. Let's get rebuffs out. Scoops, go ahead and drag these ghouls back to this hut. Everyone else, come on over. Frostworm's coming down now as well.
I need a heal. Let me know if that's good melee.
Yep, you're good.
When druids have time, Hot Wings seems more.
Okay, so next wave is 6 ghouls, 8 giant infernals. The giant infernals are going to be just dropping down from the sky randomly throughout this area. Hot Wings and Nash just pick them up and group them up together as best you can. Once you get the ghouls, Scoops, go ahead and help try to pick up some of these infernals.
I'm gonna go for that one in the back. Make it 2.
Like if you see him very, very far away, we can just pick those up later. It won't be a big deal.
Oh,
Especially if Thrall has them.
Are they immune to fire? They're not. They're not immune to fire. Ooh, Hellfire Encased Pendant. Fire spells.
Next wave will be 8 more Infernals and 6 Fellstalkers. These are the guys who mana burn.
Is it Chad? Let's get interrupts on the mana burns possible from the Fellstalkers. Whenever you can.
So next wave is going to be 4 Necromancers, 6 Fellstalkers, 4 A-Bombs. You guys go ahead and head back to the entrance. Let those NPCs finish that off.
If tap while moving, you'll see that I'm only running 13% hit, well, 13 and change. And that
So this is a
because
pretty
I'm with
easy
an
wave, but the
elemental
next
shaman,
wave is one of the
so I don't
worst,
need to
maybe
run more hit
worst.
than that.
Interrupts super important.
I would fap this one as well.
You guys gotta make sure you get out of line of
I'm dead.
sight.
Yep. Everyone needs to be out of line of sight when these things are coming in. Okay, quick res on Nashi, quick rebuff. So this next wave is 6 Necromancers, 6 Banshees, so it's all casters. So we're going to need a lot of decurses and a lot of interrupts. Stun everything you can. Just lock it down. Make sure you are out of LOS here or you will die.
Yep. Make sure you are out of LOS here or you will die. That is correct. This is the hardest pull of trash in the whole place.
Oh shit.
Like that.
Yeah,
I
that's...
was behind the pillar though.
Alright, I got him.
Arcane bombing a bunch of them.
Okay, rebuff on Scoops, let him get threat. Okay, quick res once these die. This next wave is 2 ghouls, 2 crypt fiends, 8 infernals, and 2 fellstalkers. Res and rebuff.
Got the res.
Well, that's the hard one. So we did that pretty well. That's good.
Okay, lots of infernals in the back.
First Joker.
Ooh, choker of serrated blades.
Okay, this last wave is 4 crypt fiends, 2 necromancers, 4 A-bombs, 4 banshees, 2 fellstalkers.
God, that's a lot of stuff.
This is another good pack to use a free action pod on. Just make sure we're LOSing. Okay, let's get in position.
Son of a bitch.
Goddamn Wivers.
They took offense to me intercepting that necromancer.
There was no saving.
Kite. Get a blizzard down.
Gonna AoE taunt. I did it.
We're not going to have much time to recover here.
You want me to onk?
Yeah. Okay, quickly get mana, res, rebuff.
So, anybody want an innervate?
I'll take one.
You guys got about 20 seconds to get in position. Get a rebuff on scoops. Everyone else back up, get in position. Clear room for hot wings to get Asgalor pulled. Let's make sure we have some healers up here for Hot Wings. Nasty cleave, by the way, so don't get hit by that. Max range. Okay, Bloodlust.
Oh, come on.
Next soulstone is Malazzo.
I don't like you, Thunk.
Rip.
You guys good melee? I may have
Yep.
gone close to the Warlock, so.
If you want on the next one, you can turn him to your left and start dragging him back. Just make sure you don't outrange the healer.
Next soulstone is V.
Pain in the ass.
Soulstone on Cabo.
Cabo.
Doom Guard's loose.
I'm slow, I can't even reach him.
I got him. I'm stunned though.
I'm leashing it, Scoops.
You got shield
So
wall,
yeah.
Hot Wings?
Already is.
Okay.
You see it coming, Scoop? Oh, wow. Soulstone on me, Ritual.
1400? That's it? What the fuck is that about? Why am I just, like, not doing any damage? Got him. Oh, then yeah, fuck yeah, I'm gonna roll on that.
Could not keep the pet alive during that.
Yeah, it was tough yesterday too.
Just steam tonk them, they come back and they just like instantly die.
Yeah, yeah.
Then you keep dot you when you steam talk him.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go Archimond, yeah?
Okay.
Hellfire Encased Pendant.
Okay, everyone go ahead and head up.
I do not
so
want
I
that.
can start the event here. Okay, we all clear. No, there's still someone here. Demortrix.
Okay, CD.
Sorry.
Go ahead and head up the road here. Catch up with the rest of the raid.
No more trash.
Correct. No more trash. I'm gonna put it on Q because I'm not going to be using wand for anything right now.
It's a huge belt.
It's a nice one, yeah.
Oh, where the fuck am I counting? That's... Where are you?
Diamond. I'm right next to you.
Paladin, Priest, Warlock, Gloves.
Oof. Big rolls.
We're good.
All right, everyone, please talk to the NPC that is marked with a circle and get your Tears of the Goddess. Bind that to a key that is easily accessible. Something that you will not fumble to use, something you do not have to click. We're going to have to... Oh, wait. We actually do have a shaman in each group, but we do need to spread out decurses. Just give me a sec to tell you how we're going to do this. Okay, I'm gonna mark our shaman real quick.
Okay. So the melee ones, because
Might as well mark them as well. So what we have for decurses, we have Tannic, we have 4 mages. So I'm gonna have to move some mages from group 3 to group 4 real quick.
We have 2 minutes to bio.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
to spread the healers around. Oh, yeah, that'll do.
Is there a tier vendor back in chat, or do you have to only get it from raid, outside of raid?
You get it from outside of raid.
More White Claw. A little White Claw. Never hurt anybody.
Okay, let's confirm. Did everyone talk to the NPC and get their Tears of the Goddess? If you did not get that item, you will be griefing us. If you do have the item, go ahead and head down the ramp.
Oh.
Remember to bind the tears to an easily accessible hotkey. Go ahead and head down to me, but don't go any further, please. Just as a heads up, if you go into this water here, you will get silenced in the last 30 seconds, so you become useless for 30 seconds if you get dumped into that water. So the main mechanic of this fight is Airburst, and it is an ability that targets someone randomly besides the tank, and after a few seconds it knocks them and anyone within 10 yards up into the air, and then you will fall to your death, and that is why we have the Tears of the Goddess. You have to make sure that you hit the thing just before you hit the ground, because it only lasts for 2 seconds, so you don't want to use it too early, you don't want to use it too late, or you're going to die. The other ability is Doomfire. Spawns fire on the ground near him, and then it slowly starts chasing after somebody. If you get touched by the fire, you end up with a 45-second long dot on you that does massive fire damage.
What if we get a lag spike as we're falling down?
And you probably die.
Good luck.
So positioning, oh, there's also a fear that happens every 40 seconds. It is zone wide, you can't outrange it. And it lasts for, what is it, 8 seconds? So this is why you have to stay near your shaman, and your shaman have to keep Tremor Totem down at all times. All of your shaman are marked, so stay
I don't really
within
understand
range of Tremor Totem.
why the mages got moved
If
and
your
why I
shaman
lost
is
the
readjusting, you're
elemental
probably going to
shaman
have to
group.
readjust as well. If you have your PvP trinket, now's a good time to put it on. And if you are about to be feared into a Doomfire and Tremor Totem isn't going to tick in time, just don't even risk it. Just use your PvP trinket to get out. Okay, so positioning. Hot Wings is going to go in and try to tank Archimond as close to his current position as possible, but he's got a huge aggro range, so he's going to become running towards us. Just keep him still right where you engage him, and flip him around. Group positioning. Group 3, you're going to be facing, as we're facing Archimond now, you're going to be on the left side of Archimond.
Okay, that's me.
Group 4,
That's
you are
me.
going to be on the right side of Archimond. In Group 5, you're going to be positioned behind Archimond as we are, like, you know, running in right now. Not through him, but just up ahead of us. You don't have to veer off to the left or the right. He does hit super hard, so most heals will need to be dedicated to Hot Wings. Last thing, if anyone dies in this fight, it's pretty much a guaranteed wipe because he gains an ability called Soul Charge, which does a raid wipe or a raid wipe mechanic of different varieties depending on which class does. So this is not a DPS fight, this is a survival fight. Make sure you have health stones, make sure you have health pots. Speaking of health stones, let's go ahead and get them out.
Do you think it's worth it to stance here?
Absolutely.
Okay.
It's a 1.5 second cast, so you have plenty of time to do it.
Yeah, I mean, we can't really do a Fear Ward rotation, obviously, we only got one freezed.
And I mean, it's pretty much right on the money as far as the timer goes, I think.
Yeah, it's pretty much 40 seconds.
Alrighty.
Houlihan, you can Fear Ward yourself, and apparently you can dispel the fears as well.
Yeah, mass dispel.
Okay, so remember, Group 3, you're going into the left side. Group 4, you're going into the right side. In Group 5, you're just kind of running in. And make sure you're staying in range to heal Hot Wings. Make sure that you do not have your back facing towards this water here, if at all possible, because if you get air bursted, it's going to knock you in the direction your back is facing. And if you land in that water, you're going to get silenced for 30 seconds.
Okay, I've got 3 pally buffs. I've got Fort, Mark, Int. I've got Sacrifice. I got Flask. I got Oil. All right, I'm ready. Full consumed up.
Remember, just survive. I mean, don't focus too much on DPS. Let's run in manually. Let's not all run in amounts. Hot Wings, go and do a pull timer and take lead.
Alright. Full timer coming in. I'll start running in when it goes to 0.
4,
Healers, keep up with Hot Wings here.
2, 1.
Let him get it. Let him engage.
I'm dragging back a little bit.
Can Nashi get Salvation instead of Sanctuary, please? Thank you.
Need a decurse.
Yep, decurses. It's Bloodlust. First Fear should be coming out now. Make sure we're spreading out.
Well, that's a waste of cooldowns.
You can bubble off the Doomfire. Okay, tank's down. Swipe it up. So everyone's priority here is to stay away from that fire at all costs. Saw lots of people get hit with the Doomfire.
I don't think that's gonna help you, bud. I did not get hit by the Doomfire this time. Yay
release,
for
right?
improvement.
Yeah, release from back.
That's literally the first time that I've wiped in a HYJAL, and I've cleared it twice now. Like this is the end of the second clear.